No alarms, no flashing warnings, just silence. As one by one, the world's most powerful companies handed over their futures. Not with a fight, but with a signature on a contract, a line of code in a system. Silent agreements made deep inside boardrooms. That allowed artificial intelligence to step out of the shadows. Not the chatbots you argue with online, not the playful filters on your phone, but something else, something colder, something relentless. It began with small things. Warehouse robots that didn't need breaks, scheduling programs that could juggle 1,000 variables faster than any human brain, risk management AIs that could scan oceans of data and find patterns no analyst could ever see. Each small change felt harmless, helpful, until the machines weren't assisting anymore. They were leading. At Amazon, the warehouses move at a beat dictated not by human managers, but by AI overlords who orchestrate every movement, every package, every second. At Walmart, pricing algorithms shift product costs hundreds of times a day, adjusting to weather, holidays, even social media trends, without a human lifting a finger. At Netflix, AI scripts not only recommend your next binge, but now greenlight shows, based on what the data says, what will succeed. These systems don't ask, they act. Silent architects of a world shaped without permission. There was no great reveal, no curtain to pull back, just a growing tide of decisions being made outside human hands. Hiring algorithms quietly deciding who gets a call back and who vanishes into the void. Automated investment systems shifting trillions in milliseconds, creating booms and crashes in the blink of an eye. Logistics AIs mapping global supply chains, not just optimizing shipping routes, but determining which factories survive and which collapse. Humanity created AI to assist, but in the race for profit, power, and survival, the line blurred and then disappeared completely. Today's most powerful corporations aren't run by human instinct or vision. They're run by predictive models. Machine learning engines are constantly rewriting the rules of commerce. Amazon no longer needs to ask you what you want to buy. It already knows. Netflix doesn't guess what show will hook you. It has calculated it, tailored it, and planted it right in front of your eyes. JP Morgan Chase doesn't wait for markets to change. Their trading bots cause the change milliseconds before humans even notice. CEOs become figureheads. Executives deliver reports generated by systems they barely comprehend. It's no longer man versus machine. It's machine with man, or machine without man. If you zoom out, entire industries now behave like living organisms, breathing, adapting, and evolving, driven by AI systems coordinating behind the scenes. AI predicts shipping bottlenecks before ships leave the dock. AI optimizes supermarket layouts weeks before holiday shopping starts. AI adjusts healthcare pricing based on flu season forecasts and regional viral trends. These decisions don't pass through human minds anymore. They ripple across the globe like an invisible weather system, changing lives, businesses, futures. Without asking anyone first, the world economy has a new operating system, and most people don't even realize they're running on it. What happens when the system miscalculates? When does the algorithm quietly amplify bias instead of eliminating it? When an unseen model crashes a stock market, not because it failed, but because it succeeded too well? In 2010, the flash crash wiped nearly $1 trillion from the US markets in minutes, caused not by a terrorist, not by a hacker, but by algorithms moving faster than humans could respond. In hiring, in healthcare, and in banking, AI systems have already made errors that cost lives and futures. And in most cases, no single human can explain why it happened. Complexity isn't safety. Complexity is camouflage. CEOs sign off on strategies they don't fully understand. Managers oversee systems that correct their decisions before mistakes can surface. Governments pass regulations written 2 years too late. Meanwhile, the AIs adapt. Quietly, invisibly, adversarial systems hack, counter-hack, and evolve defenses and offenses in digital battlegrounds no human general can see. Control is not an absolute. It's a story we tell ourselves, until the moment it slips away. AI is no longer coming. It's here, in your shopping, in your media, in your job prospects, in your bank account. It influences what you see, what you know, and what you think you choose freely. And yet, the biggest moves are still hidden. The most critical systems remain beyond public view. You weren't asked for permission. You were simply absorbed into the system. Welcome to the era where AI doesn't serve humanity. It shapes humanity. The corporations you trust, the services you depend on, the economy you live within, all increasingly driven by a silent intelligence that answers to no one. The future is being written by those who understand that code is power. So the question isn't just whether AI will run the world. The question is, will you be the one running the machine, or will you simply be processed by it?